What's up? It's been a while since I've been on here to kind of share what's been on my mind, so I thought I'd come on here and do it for a change. When I first created this YouTube channel, I had the intention on being more consistent, on doing more vlog style rants. I mean, I haven't done a vlog yet, but in due time, we'll get to it. So, if you want to achieve anything in life, that your heart truly desires, one aspect of the equation that's gotta be consistent is, you guessed it, consistency. And consistency is something that I have not been doing when it comes to this YouTube channel. And I intend to change that. I intend to change that because, like I shared on my first video, YouTube is where my passion really is. Long form content compared to short format content. I have an Instagram account, Icon Fitness. It's something that I'm proud that I started. It's something that I've gained a little bit of traction in, but I just do not like the direction that Instagram is heading. People, social media users, Instagram, TikTok, they all have TikTok brain, to where if you don't capture their attention span within the first 3 seconds of the video, then they'll pretty much swipe right through. So it's a constant ongoing battle of trying to one up each other and trying to create the most viral, attention grabbing videos. And it takes a lot of editing, a lot of jump cuts to keep the user engaged. And I'm just not a fan of that. I'm too old. I'm from the old school. I feel like if you rock with someone, you rock with them regardless. And as much as I want to just post simple, non edited, raw, uncut videos on Instagram, the engagement isn't there. So I might as well just share what's on my mind and post it on here. With that being said, what's been going on in my life lately? Since I posted my last video, I think I shared that I was starting a new position within my job, and that has started. It's been going well. It's forced me to change my ways. It's forced me to develop better habits, one being punctuality. Punctuality is something that I've struggled with my entire life. And with punctuality, if you're not being held accountable to it, if you can get away with not being on time, then with someone like me, you're just going to keep doing it. And that's what I have been doing. But since I joined this new work assignment, I'm in a new unit under a new supervisor, it forced me to change my ways because I wanted to make sure that I made a good first impression. And since joining this new unit, I've been on time, and not on time per my standards, which is within 10 to 15 minutes of starting my shift. Previously, that was my definition of on time, but no, actual, legitimately on time. I start at 7 a.m., I'm at my desk, ready to work by 7 a.m. So that's been one takeaway from this new work assignment. But outside of that, I no longer am employed with Target Corporation. That is correct. This is a job that I've had for 20 years, and I think I'm gonna make a separate video on how that all went down, because it was interesting. It was interesting. It was stressful. I'm glad that it's over, but that chapter isn't completely closed, only because I haven't received the proper closure that I need to close that book within my conscience and my personal heart. So that's going to be another video. But the main topic I wanted to touch on for this video is consistency. Like I mentioned earlier, if you want to be great at something, you have to be consistent. Fitness, for example. You can't want a better body. You can't want those six-pack abs and work out and diet for 2 weeks, then call it quits. No, you got to be consistent day in and day out. And for me, my desires is to grow a following on social media, whether Instagram, whether YouTube, so I can share more of my story, so I can use my gift of capturing people's attention, use my enthusiasm and my charisma to motivate people and allow people to become better versions of themselves. Because if I was able to do it for myself, then I know that I personally, whether directly or whether through my story, can help someone become a better version of their selves. Because I came a long way. I would have never guessed in a million years that I would be speaking to a camera and uploading it on YouTube for potentially millions to see. But just to keep it real, maybe 5 or 6 people might watch this video, but it's all good. I'm just doing it just so I can check the box for now, just so I can be consistent, just so I can't feel like a quitter because something's not going your way. But yeah, that's all I have to say for now. I'm just doing this just so I can say that I did it. I know that's not the way to go about YouTube, but if you watched this up until this point, you are a soldier. It's just me ranting. There's really no purpose behind it. I know I said this last time that I'm gonna have more purpose and intent behind these videos, and I promise you that I will. I'm gonna have topics, titles, pre-planned discussions, and there's gonna be random rants here and there like I'm doing now, but for the most part, I'm gonna share more discussions that might benefit someone out there, particularly young men that are struggling, because it's hard out there. It's hard out there as a young man, especially if you grew up like me where you weren't popular, you had friends, but you always wanted to be part of that cool clique. You were never really popular with the ladies, and you just was filled with self-doubt, self-hate. You never thought you were going to become much, and I want to show that you can flip that and make something out of yourself. Not to say that I'm killing it or doing anything super prominent or super prestigious, but I'm in a good spot. I'm happy with where I'm at, and I achieved everything that I personally wanted to achieve. And I know that I'm going to achieve more. I just gotta quit talking and start taking more action. And doing this video is part of it. So that's enough for now. I don't want to bore all of you guys with just random word salad. So I'm going to end it here. I'm going to upload it, and going forward, I'm going to set a goal of at least one video a week where I'm sharing some games, sharing some experiences, and more importantly, sharing my life story, sharing the moments and the strategies and the thoughts that helped me become a greater version of myself, that helps me become someone that's admired and looked up to as an influential person, as a motivational person, and as someone who they respect. You don't have to like me, you don't have to love me, but at the end of the day, in some form or fashion, I feel like I should garner some type of respect from you. And if not, that's on you. You're entitled to your own opinion. Not everyone's gonna like you. Everyone's got every right to feel what they feel about you. But I'm gonna end it here, man. My thoughts are all jumbled right now. I just wanted to come in here, say what's up, and I'll be back with some more heat.